I was aura farming. Nah, shoot, you're recording that. That's gonna be the intro.
Negative aura.
No.
Yeah, no.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the podcast, episode 46. There.
There's no way we're doing that.
So,
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the podcast, episode number 46. We have a little sports update. We have a couple stories.
It's
a chill day.
We're always chilling, and we're
I'm just
chilling.
a chill guy, honestly.
And we're chilling a little later than we would have normally liked. It's 8 p.m. Good golly, we're chilling a little late because Levi was
I
taking.
wouldn't have told him that.
It's 8 p.m. Who
We're
cares?
recording this at 8:03 at our location, which is in
In
Buffalo,
Buffalo.
obviously.
Got it. And that's we're 5 episodes straight with this Buffalo reference.
Some might say 5 for 5.
No, we're like 7, bro.
It might be
This has
7.
been going forever.
6.
And it's a great reference. If you guys know, you know.
If you know, you know.
It's the internal joke. Everyone here's from Buffalo.
Okay. So, March Madness is our sports update.
I didn't get to my point, but that's okay. I'll get back to it.
Just down the download, Buffalo.
He didn't get to his point.
That's okay. I'll get to
I'll get to no point.
I was, but I'll get to it.
He was about to
later.
put a period at the end of it.
Yeah, I was about to
You
fully
didn't-
punctuate that
He
point.
was about to put a comma and then say
boy.
something, put a period. You just, canceled it.
Okay, well, how are we doing on March Madness?
Oh,
I'm
your
in
boy's
6.
winning like usual.
Levi's in second.
I can say that because I won last year.
Did you? I kind of was forgetting. Is that why? Is that your name something that regards that, right? Your
Yep.
bracket name.
Yeah, Purdue won, and Levi had Purdue.
And Levi's
did not
you're turning
win.
king. That's what I thought.
Well, okay.
Oh wow!
You're
Oh, you're
turning
tied with Owen right now. You are actually bar for bar, points and points remaining.
I'm coming for you. I
Are
know
your
you
guys'
lost.
bracket the same?
They're similar.
Mine's better, though.
So you have So
Owens was
Levi
rough,
has
but he got it
Florida
right so
and
far.
Duke. Okay, Florida
R.I.P.
and
Auburn.
Duke.
It's going to be fine when
Just kidding.
Duke loses
Auburn
to
won.
Houston next week. What?
And then Owen has
Then I'm going to be in second.
You think you're the king? I'm the king.
You guys might honestly tie if he has the same exact thing.
Well, that's when the tiebreaker comes in. 'cause
No,
we're not
he
gonna tie.
doesn't. Oh shoot. Well, you guys do actually.
Well, did he?
No,
the
you
question
guys
would
do.
Be is if
Because he didn't have Auburn going, but you
Yeah.
guys are at the same points right now, and we're in the Final Four now, right?
yeah,
That's for you guys too.
Yeah.
We're in the Final Four.
we have the same Final Four.
Because you have Florida and Duke, right? Yeah.
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 The
so
champion, you're saying?
if Florida and Duke go to you guys
The
are
ship.
gonna tie. You
The
guys are
ship.
gonna
No,
tie.
we're not because there's a tiebreaker. That'd be the question.
Oh, the
Ship.
points, right?
Ship.
Unless you guys do the same points,
That'd be
68,
crazy,
62.
actually.
And then
No way.
Levi has. My brackets are lagging,
I'm
If
lagging,
they have
bro.
the same in the championship, then they're going to have the same left.
but there's that tiebreaker. He's right,
Right. If they tie, then that'll come into effect. But,
which they will if they're both first.
yeah, but they're not going to be because Duke's going to lose anyway.
No, the tiebreaker's
My,
Ooh!
my tiebreaker is 83-78.
yeah, and Leo Owens was like 68, 62.
So I'm
or
gonna
something
win
like
because
that.
there's no way they're scoring 60 points only. So
Anyway, I fell down in my rank. I was ranked pretty high nationally for a
I think
second.
I'm like 6.
Whoa! Who'd I jump in front of?
Did you jump from me?
I did.
Yeah, the Final Four. I had none of them.
Get wrecked.
You
Except
have
for
a-
Houston. I'm just Houston all the way now.
so yeah, no. You
Let's
lost.
freaking go.
So once Houston beats Duke, I'll
And
be
Dad's at 80, so that knocks us all down. So I'm actually in 7th, and you're actually in 9th out of 10.
It's rough. I have faith in
9th
Houston.
out of 10 is crazy, and the only
Houston
person-
won.
You have fallen from
The
grace.
Houston
The
won
only
by
person-
the biggest margin today. I'm not worried about it.
the only person you put in there was the only person you're beating is someone who has KU going all the way.
Yeah. And Mom.
That's not true.
Oh,
KU's beating right now.
Hannah's beating me.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Okay, I got it. Yeah.
embarrassing. This
But
is
you
just-
are in front of Mom, who has no more points, which we haven't updated. But our mother she can't get any more points. Her Final Four is screwed.
She is
so.
trash.
She's ending at 42 points.
She just went
and
with
that
people with cool
that
names.
includes the over what's it called? What's it called? Don't- No, the
upset points.
Upset points. There it is. That's with upset points. You got 42
This
points.
guy.
Sorry. And then all right. So I don't really think I'm gonna get top 5. Well, I might beat Logan and get 5, but I don't think I'm gonna get above 5 because you guys are kind of cooking.
You already know.
Unless I guess I could. It's gonna be
Duke
tight.
and Houston is going to be a fun one.
Are they playing next?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really? That's a big game for us, big boy.
Because
Oh, that's right. Because they're in the Final Four. All right.
they're on the same side of the bracket.
Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
it works
All
out
right.
perfect for my situation.
That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be tight.
That's tough.
That's
kidding.
It won't matter for anyone though once one of them wins.
Yeah, we'll probably have the bracket pretty much decided.
Except for Theo.
Well, great. Should I bleep that?
I don't know.
Nah.
All right. All right, so I think that's our sports update. It's pretty tight. Anything could do it. Mom's cooked. Ethan has fallen out of his good graces.
I'm not gonna be top 3 unless
but
Houston wins.
there is some crazy stuff that might soon happen.
If Houston wins it all, if Houston beats Duke, I'll be middle of the pack. If Houston wins it all, I'll be second or third, I think.
Probably not. Depends on who's on
That's
this
true. Because I'm screwed because I'm the lowest of the people having Duke going all the way, so I probably won't.
Do me and Owen both have Florida winning?
Yes.
So I'm guessing if Florida wins and Duke loses, you'll be like third under me and Logan.
Right, and then I'm
Owen.
saying if Houston beats in the championship, I would go up again.
I don't know about that
'Cause I have
you
them winning
you
it.
have them winning it.
Yeah.
So you'd get 2 points. Yeah, you might catch up to us because if you get second, you get first because we're tied, and we'll be tied if Duke loses, no matter what.
Yeah, so I'm either middle of the pack or like
if
maybe.
Florida and Duke loses,
I'll be
Ethan
like
might
second.
bring it up.
If Florida wins and Duke loses, I'll be like fourth,
middle,
third.
yeah. And then yeah. All right.
But
if Duke wins, Ethan's gonna be a
if
ninth.
Houston wins and Houston loses and Florida wins, then I'll be like
middle
fifth.
with us probably. It'll be
Some call it.
I forgot the trophy.
Where are your cards too?
It's
You
fine.
forgot
It's
that.
not over.
Oh, they're right here.
Anyway, Ethan,
Oh, you gotta do that.
Ethan is in the place where we call the scrub squad.
I'm not in last.
You're in ninth out of 10.
Right now, I'm in like kind of last, but
Scrub squad.
I'm telling you, I'm not gonna be there. Okay, it's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna work out.
Dude, these pants, they have the back pocket, but they also have a zipper. to
Here,
hide stuff.
you guys distract. You guys, hey, stall for
You've already
time.
shuffled. What do you mean stall for time?
Stall for time. Shuffle the deck.
No, we don't need that. That's not happened yet. It's not here. There's no reason. Oh my gosh, you're so stupid.
Do you know what he's going for?
He's going for the freaking trophy. That's not even till 2 weeks or 1 week from now.
Oh, I see. So we're gonna have 2 episodes in between then.
Literally.
So Ben, this is how the podcast should be.
Yeah.
Just me and
honestly,
Ethan.
Ben should just be a desk guy behind the camera.
Yeah, you guys shouldn't even
Just
see
hollering
Ben.
stuff at, like, Rhett and Link.
Yeah,
Just have he can be the Stevie.
us two, and then we might bring a guest on occasion. You know.
Yeah, he can be the Stevie. Ben, should
Ben,
be
stay
Stevie.
there. You're out of the
Yeah,
podcast.
you are now
Stay-
Stevie.
You're
You
out
are
of
the
it.
Stevie.
You're no longer.
Rhett and Link, yeah.
You're just the editor that gets no screen time.
have a microphone.
That you have one right there.
Yeah, you can be a microphone, but we're zooming in on me and Ethan.
I see how it is.
If we ever do get table though, that'd be pretty fun.
Do what?
Having another.
Just having you as a Stevie.
I wouldn't mind being.
So guys, I've counted all the cards.
I wouldn't mind being a producer.
Stevie's
Yeah,
like
we would
host
need
now,
another
it's-
guy though. I
yeah.
feel like.
Sorry, guys. So for the March Madness, this is what's up for grabs. Oh,
Yeah, first place gets.
As a guy who owns every trophy. That Ben
honestly,
has
if I
made,
get second place,
and I have a little
or
one
if
for
someone else
second, maybe.
gets first place, I'll probably end up with that trophy. Anyway.
I have a. I probably can't say that on the podcast. Never mind.
All right, I need a new cable,
I
but
might
that's all
text
right.
you that later.
All right, okay, give me the cards. I'm gonna do one final shuffle and
Hey,
we're
no, I
guessing.
have it shuffled and counted, so I know which cards.
I'm gonna
Kidding.
shuffle it.
I don't.
Nah, actually, I don't care. We'll use Levi shuffle.
It's probably a really good shuffle.
Since Levi shuffled, do you think you can go first?
no
or-
shuffle.
Ethan always goes first.
I'll shuffle and then
It's
Levi will go
true.
first.
Yeah, I messed that up last time. That's on me.
You-
What? Oh, because you. Yeah.
Remember when I was arguing that, and then I watched the video and I didn't say anything about it after because you were right.
Yeah. 'cause
Ethan,
I go first every freaking time.
you want to cut or do you want to?
No, you take the. Oh, will you tell me when? Yeah, you got to get the card out though.
Do you want to cut or do you want a top card?
No, you cut with the top card.
Do you care where I cut it?
Yeah, you tell me when to stop. That's how we've always done.
Okay,
it.
ready?
Yeah.
Don't mess it up if it ain't already perfect.
Give me a card.
Bro, all right, the guys at home that are like about
Queen
to
of
fall
Diamonds.
asleep that are
I
watching
thought
our
he said-
podcast.
I don't know what he said.
Queen of Diamonds.
Queen of Diamonds.
Ah,
Ten
freak,
of
dude.
spades.
But,
Okay, we'll use this card. Actually, Levi, you can use that card to cut wherever you want. He's going about in the middle.
I want a dollar.
All right, Levi.
What is it?
So you got a 10 of clubs.
You could have very easily seen it right there. Just
Naturally,
saying.
it's gonna be.
No, I cut and then I put it on the bottom.
It's gonna be a 5 of hearts.
Yeah, the 10 that you just pulled. Gosh, dang, bro.
Two of
It's
cl-
just
sorry, two of
really
spades.
Bro, we fell
putting
off.
into effect
And by
how
we, I mean you.
incredible it was that I got it. Like the
like
chances.
the 8th, like the 4th time we ever did it.
Crazy. Yeah.
For those who don't know, Ethan got the 5 of spades, and that's why that's right there.
Yep.
And then this is up for grabs probably next week.
No, it'll be probably 2 weeks.
No, it's 2 weeks. Sorry.
Yo, it's almost.
I mean, the game will be next week, but we'll probably have an episode in between.
almost
I don't
April,
know why
yo.
you went up and got
We're
it.
getting right there.
Because I want to hype it up. Guys, get hype. It's got our logo on it. Have you guys noticed that?
Yes, I did when you showed it to me.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, good. I'm glad we all
didn't
noticed.
Show it to me, but I just saw it 5 seconds
Ooh,
ago. So.
excuse me.
Yeah, you should be excused.
I'm sorry,
Gosh,
guys.
leave. Now it's me and Ben's podcast.
I can't wait I love listening back to when I was gone.
Yeah, you should leave again, and then you'd get some more
it'd be
stuff
pretty
to-
fun.
It'd be more entertaining.
Okay.
I
Hey.
had more things to say, but you were pretty quick.
So,
Because y'all were yelling at
Did
me.
you spell doorbell wrong?
Levi,
That's embarrassing.
what is your pooping, scooping story?
No, it just wants to be the doorbell.
Let's hear it.
That's Ben's pooping, scooping story.
No,
That's
it's
not mine.
not.
It was about you.
It
But
says
I can
Levi.
It's
intro
about
it.
me, but I didn't do it.
I can intro
didn't
it.
have a story about it.
I just
Oh.
thought we'd talk about it.
Well, so
Was it funny?
It was not funny. It was quite disgusting,
That's-
actually.
yep,
So
expected.
our class. Oh, it is my class. So it is kind of me. Our
Yeah.
class fundraiser was to bring in.
After prom.
So it's not even me. I'm not even. Well, I'm kind of.
Yeah, wait a
It was
minute.
the parents, right?
The parents signed the kids up to help.
Because after prom is the parents'
Because, you know,
thing.
kids are
Yeah.
just slaves they paid for.
I don't think we were paid.
No, you weren't. I'm saying
The
when
par-
they birthed you, they paid for you a little bit.
Yeah, they just give you a meal and a warm place to live, and then they expect you to do everything.
Yeah. Anyways, continue.
Bro, I'm
Joke's been made. Moving.
Joke kind of flopped.
Yeah, airball.
Just for you. Ben got it.
It wasn't funny, but I did get it.
Bro, I'm so anyway, we're bringing in donkey basketball. 3 teams.
To our local
4
Buffalo
teams.
school.
I lied. It's 4 teams.
It's a tournament.
Sponsored by people.
I've done it before.
Yes, he played in it.
Not this
3
time.
years ago.
2 or 3 years ago, I have done donkey ball.
He is a donkey baller.
I should have been, but I
Was
missed a
trash.
couple layups.
Well, it's harder than you think.
It is way harder than you think, unless you're used to riding on horses that are kind of wild or donkeys.
Well, your basketball.
Which was one of my
small
teammates,
stuff.
luckily, was really good at used to that, and he kind of played basketball. I just played basketball, but I never ridden on like a donkey, and only a horse a couple times. So I was doing everything basketball-wise, and he was just under the basket making the layups. So it worked
When have
out.
you ridden a horse?
Oops, that's
Bleep.
that's a bleep one.
Dead
Yeah,
man.
our
So,
relative.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the
Jake?
last time I rode a horse too,
Jake?
and it scared me.
Yeah,
Was that the
yeah,
same?
probably.
Yeah, I never rode Jake.
I didn't like it. I was terrified.
Anyway,
Hey, light.
we got donkeys here.
Well, and we
you-
all did on that one trip. I forgot about that.
Oh
done it a
yeah,
couple
that's a good
And
story.
Arkansas, yeah. Later, finish, Levi.
Okay, I'll remember it.
We got donkeys. They're playing basketball. Donkeys naturally poop, so you need someone to clean it up.
Poopa scoopa.
So somehow I
Supposed to be
get
kinda like
signed
a
up
clown job.
out of however many kids we have in our class. I get signed up, and
Ooh, that was
friend
shots
of
fired.
what?
That was shots fired at your class.
Oh yeah, all the bums.
Ooh,
Anyway.
dang.
Big shots.
Me and a friend are on Pooper Scooper with our dads. I don't know. This story's gonna go nowhere. It's just we had to sweep up the poop of the donkey.
You didn't fling it on anyone. You didn't get kicked on you. It just
You had a cool hat.
I did have a
Yeah, I thought you were supposed to be kind of like a rodeo clown type thing.
no. We that was just part of someone.
That's just his demeanor.
Yeah. I'm just as I
That's
said, I'm
lame.
just a chill guy that likes to
Lame.
have fun.
Chill guy.
You got
like
a
that.
little
story
like,
of
poop
that's the
emoji
podcast.
hat, you know?
When I did it, the pooper scoopers were like dressed up in like
Were they
silly
actual pooper
suits,
scoopers or just like your
like
classmates?
old time farmers.
Oh yeah, but did they cut? Was that with the company? Or
I
did-
don't know, but it was apparently better than yours.
Yeah, they probably were. Yours was so different. You're like the crew that came. You had like multiple guys.
No, it was
That's
it was
true.
the
You
You
same
guys was
company.
announcing and
I don't
Yeah.
know if that's
it's
true.
Random.
It was the same company.
Well, there's whatever.
Could have been a different crew though. Like you're saying.
Yeah. Because our guy didn't announce anything. Your guy was.
Oh,
announcing.
you didn't have a talker?
Were you not
There
there?
was a parent. It
No,
wasn't
I wasn't
one. It
there.
wasn't one of the.
Oh, you weren't there.
guys.
Oh, huh.
Yeah, it was strange. It was definitely. I think it was a different company.
That's lame.
Yeah.
Their hooves were different too. Like they didn't have the like booties. They had like
rubbers.
they just had like
Yeah,
some. They just had
just-
like a
No,
something.
that's normal.
What's it
Oh
called?
well, maybe I'm thinking of
a
the
horseshoe. They
other.
just had a rubber horseshoe.
Maybe I'm thinking
Yeah.
of the other school that does it.
There's not. It's not a school. It's a company.
I'm
that
just
we
saying the
bring
other
in,
school that brings donkey
it was the
basketball
same-
in. I've
no,
seen.
it was the same
I've
company.
seen them have
The
hoof
tickets were
like
the exact same.
hoof things.
Haters gonna
Sure.
hate.
So that's it.
Simmer down.
Now we can. Yeah, let's go right into our horses story. So we were on a trip with our youth group. You know, like that we were telling with Owen long time ago. If you're an OG, you know what's up.
You know what's up? Episode 5.
You got the episode,
And-
down, don't you?
I know it.
Don't. Well, okay. And I don't know if Owen was on this trip or not.
This was very early.
Yeah, I
one
don't
of the
feel like he
first.
was.
I don't think it
So
was either.
we
I think we actually talked about it in one of the
We
episodes.
go to like a summer camp spot.
This was really cool. I have another story about this actually.
I think we've already told the Axe Bomb one.
Oh,
Yeah,
was,
that we did.
that was my story.
Yeah, we've talked about that one. But this was at that same time. We
Same
decided to go on like horseback riding trip through trails and stuff. And Ben, terrified to get up on the horse, terrified to ride the horse. I'm just like, let's go.
Yeah.
He's terrified. He just isn't gonna show it.
No, I was fine.
Yeah,
I hopped up on there. We were
wasn't
good.
Too worried.
Ethan's like me, a chill guy.
Ethan,
Just trying to have some fun.
Ethan was one of the few people who didn't really care. I was like, oh gosh.
I wasn't one of the ones that was like, oh, this horse sometimes can go crazy. But it was like, you just get a horse.
Well, the
And
horses
then-
were trained.
Yeah. But Ben
Well
was
trained.
over here all freaking out over nothing.
I don't like horse. I don't like
Because
doing that.
like his story's going to tell, he was pretty all right with it. But it was funny because throughout the trail ride, sometimes the horses would get pretty stubborn. And they'd just like go to eat a leaf off a tree and bend down to eat the grass. And you're like, no, we got to move. Come on. And so you're sitting there doing everything. And sometimes they just wouldn't move. So they'd
yeah, we'd have to all stop.
come and help. And yeah, and it was annoying. But it was funny. And so then Ben, all I remember is Ben trotting past us. I don't know why he was coming past us or close to
Did I?
us. I think so. Because I don't remember like
I don't
having
remember
to look back for it
anything.
or anything. Or maybe you were just in the front. Maybe you were in the
I
front.
was near the front of the pack.
And so I just remember
I
Ben, who was terrified of horses, didn't want to be here, was scared of falling off.
I feel like that's highly exaggerated, but
No, you did not. It
This
took you
int-
forever to get on that horse.
I don't remember that. But
Yeah,
okay.
it did.
Well, it was.
And then once
it took
you were
everyone
there
forever to get on the horse.
No, it didn't. Before, you were like, I don't know if I want to ride this. I don't know if I want.
Oh,
to
I believe that. No, I was
And
definitely
then
was hesitant.
While before you're like asking all these questions to this person about
How do you
it's
steer?
gonna
How do you
go.
stop?
Well,
How do you
not
go?
only that, like, is it a
Do I put my
what can I do
foot
to be nice? What
here?
can I blah blah blah?
How
all
do
this
I-
kind
how do I
of
treat the
precautionary
animal?
stuff that
Where should
they
I
just
not
gave you a
do?
rundown, and that was what most of us were just like. All right, I feel like they covered everything, and Ben was asking questions as he was getting up there, and so he had
Well,
to get help,
listen.
and then got on there, and then he got on, and he was fine. So it's all right.
Well, the horses just kind of caravan with each other, but yeah, I mean, it was pretty chill.
And so Ben's up at the front, and all I
Horses
can
are just
remember.
chill guys.
I'm just a chill guy.
The
No.
horses are just
No, he
chill.
wasn't. Is no hands on this
that good?
horse.
Hey,
That is controlled by your hands.
That's
Horses are controlled by your hands.
that was my story. You just used my line.
So now you can tell your side of
Jerk.
it.
Bro, you just told.
He
his
just
side
told
of
the
it.
story.
No, I don't know what
You know
was
what?
running through.
You
What
know what?
happened.
So-
That's all I know right there.
Take
That's,
two.
That's all I know.
We're cutting, and we're back. No, I'm
Hey,
just kidding.
Can you please order one of those things?
I
I'll
know.
pay
Why
for
didn't
it.
you do
I
that
will
either?
pay for it by myself. If you just
Okay, I'll
Just
order
a
one.
little
Hold on.
tiny, like
They're like
I'm
they're
talking
like
normal
20
size
bucks.
one. I just
Yeah.
want to.
They're
I want to
20
have
bucks.
some. We should all three get one.
Do we want to pitch in?
no.
Buy
three's
3 of them,
insane.
so we all can
What?
just have-
No, that's
Do we want
dumb.
to pitch
There's
in?
only
I'll
one
get like
on
a $30
movies.
nice
Bro,
one
I
instead of
will buy
$20
my
okay
own
one.
for $30.
All right, no, okay,
How much I
I'll buy a
just
nice
spent
one. I'll
golfing.
buy a
Put
Put
nice
that
one.
in with your mic cords.
It's actually $40, dude.
Have we talked about the golfing? We haven't yet.
Hey, you guys are telling a story about horseback
Okay.
riding. Y'all need to
Yeah,
get to
tell
that.
your story. I don't like.
Hold on.
Tell your side that Ethan just told.
Hold on.
Why? Why? Because I never like took my hands off. Why did you take your hands off?
Listen, okay, so first off, I want to address the elephant in the room, Ethan.
He looks like an elephant.
I'm just kidding.
Fat boy.
I don't think I was. Now, okay, I probably was hesitant before and being like, I don't really want to do this. This is kind of outside my comfort zone.
Ben's
I'm
not a
not really
chill
good at
guy.
the horses.
Not at all.
I've never been on a horse except for one time when I screamed when I was a young child. I'm not really a big horse guy. And so I was hesitant. Ethan is right in that. I probably did ask questions. I probably was like, where should I not touch? How is this going to work? Should I not lean back? Is like, how do I steer? Is it like I pull the direction they're going? Should I? So I believe that was true too. I don't think I took forever to get on the horse.
I know you did.
I probably took a little longer than normal,
'Cause
but
we
I don't
all
think the whole
watched.
group was waiting on me.
Well, not because we couldn't go out.
Because there was 4 or 5
But
people getting
because we
on,
were
and
watching.
I was working on getting on while other people were working on getting on.
No, it
I
took
don't.
you. I remember it taking you a couple tries. to
I
get
feel
on
like
this
you're
horse.
just mean to me. But anyway,
I'm just telling you how I remember.
to the main story. We're just trotting along on our little path. I am probably between 4 and 8 horses back from
I
the
thought
leader.
you came past us all
Wait,
to
I don't
catch up
remember.
with the instructor or something when an open spot, and it was like, "What are you doing?"
I don't
And then
remember
you just
this.
Said, "Look, no hands." It's like, "Look, no hands."
Stop using my line. So anyway, all I remember is we're trotting along, and I'm thinking, wow, this is going pretty smoothly. I'm like a pro at this horseback riding. I mean, like, I could take this thing off the path and be just fine. No, not really, but we're trotting along, and we're going through the grass, and like Ethan says, they're kind of diverting. But anyway, my horse is doing pretty good, and I'm like, this is so easy. I could do it without hands. And so how does one express that? I'm like, look, no hands.
Yeah,
And
and then
then-
the instructor was like,
yeah, the
"No,
lady-
make sure to keep your hand." No, I don't know what she said.
Yeah,
but
I think thanks for stealing my thunder.
She
But
was
no,
not-
it's all right.
She was not a chill guy.
The instructor's at the front. I'm like well within earshot when I say, "Look, no hands." I'm trying to get a laugh, and then the instructor just goes, "Please keep your hands on the reins." And I'm like, "Well, now I look like a bozo."
Instructor is not
Yeah.
a chill guy.
you already looked like a bozo from previous experience of getting on it.
You're being
Now-
mean to me. And I'm,
Bullying is not condoned on this podcast.
I'm insecure now. How do you
Well,
feel?
It was quite humorous at the time.
See, so I was funny. Thank you. That's all I was looking for.
You know
I
what
was
else
just
could
trying to be
make you
funny.
insecure?
What?
You know, else could make you insecure.
Don't start.
Well, it was
a roast of.
I
Ben.
remember the up and the down of the horse too, because you would like, Ben almost got it. Ben almost. Just a
Man,
couple times.
we're bullying
not
Ben.
Like, not like enough, but like.
You know what? Maybe I will.
Whereas some of us use
Real.
the fence to like step up, climb up. Ben was like, "Oh, the fence! I don't want to step on the
Well,
fence."
yeah, I'm definitely not like Trevor, who's like, "Oh, cowboy," and he's on the horse. But
Yeah.
I was taking me a minute. I need to use the step thingy, and I was like, "Okay, so I'm like gonna swing my, okay," and so I'm like, I gotta really kick here, and swing my leg over.
I don't know if you were more scared of falling off or the horse moving as you went.
All
into
of it. I was scared. It's
yeah, so
another
yeah,
being that I can't control.
Yeah.
But it was pretty chill because it just I literally didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. It's like a trail, and it follows the horse in front of it. That follows the horse in front of it. That's following the leader lady who knows how to ride a horse. So I was like,
follow
"Nah."
the leader with horses.
So it was pretty chill. And then I got yelled at for taking my hands off the reins and making a joke. So way to
What a fun game.
crush my spirit both then and now when Ethan also stole that story from me. So
I was just telling you how I
no,
remember.
you're like the
Okay,
instructor.
Maybe you'll have kids someday and you can tell them that.
I told you.
Yeah,
I remember.
now I can't tell anyone else because now I've told everyone and Ethan stole it from me.
I'm pretty sure
I'll
my
never be able to
POV
tell that
was
story.
funnier than you telling your own story.
Wow.
Just
Okay, can we keep talking?
Anyway, moving on from that disgrace of a story because Ethan stole it from me. Levi, we're shooting late because Levi was gone. I was trying to get to this when Ethan started talking about sports.
Oh, that's the period you didn't let him get
That's
to.
the period I didn't let you get to.
God.
I was like, oh, we were late for the podcast, so you'll never. And then Ethan's like, March Madness.
Woo!
So we're
Even
late
good night.
filming at 8:03 p.m. now later because.
You stop hitting your mic. I can't hear it, but I know the listeners like.
Yeah,
bro,
the
stop.
listeners don't like that.
I'm like a listener. I'm like, bro, you're annoying.
So Levi was golfing. Have you ever golfed before, Levi?
Nope. Top Golf.
Top golf.
I'm an avid fan of Top Golf.
Top golf is fun, but so was it a lot different?
Yeah, a lot. Because, the ground, Top Golf, you just freaking sling it and it goes in a hole, kind of.
Yeah,
This,
now you have
you're
to go get it.
Sling it in a straight line, like, oh, I gotta go hop in the golf cart and zip to the golf ball.
And you guys only had one golf cart, so you were having to go get where everyone was.
Well, yeah, but
That's
we
a
were
lot of
like
effort.
low-key kind of good at golfing, though.
So
A
you
lot
kind
better
of
than I
did shoot them
thought
in the
we'd
same
be.
direction?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So most of them were pretty good. We had a few go off, and I sent one into the abyss of.
Did you lose a ball?
lostness. And then one of my guys, we're on the green, we're right there, we're just messing around, and a friend just hits it into the pond for no reason. So that was one golf.
And you
ball.
counted that as a stroke, right?
No, it was just we were done.
That's
we
against you.
got it. We put it in. He throws it out and right into the pond. But
Golly.
there's no sand what are they? No, I called it a bunker. Is it a bunker?
I think it is called the bunker.
That's what I thought. Okay, then I called it a sand
Pit.
barge or something like
I
that.
said
And they're
pit.
like, what? And they're like, no, bunker. There was none of those. We didn't.
So it's just the grass and the fairway and all. It's just
grass
just
fairway. They had good sized hills and stuff. I probably hit at like give me a degree angle of that. I don't even know.
from the ground.
I don't know, but it was really weird. Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
whatever
like
degree
70
angle.
something.
Yeah, probably. Let's see, 90 straight up, so it'd be like probably like 45. It was a very
half.
steep incline, and they were all hating on me and not thinking I could get it, and I got it somehow. It was straight luck. I don't golf often, but I'm about to start golfing often. The two I was with, got memberships now for a year, so they'll be.
You
golfing a
didn't.
lot.
You didn't want to join in on the year membership.
Well, actually, I'm definitely going to next time because that's like $130 for a year versus the $30 I spent for 18 holes. So it's
So you have to
if I
go
go
there
golfing more than 4
5
times,
times.
it's worth it.
Yeah, you have to go there 5 times, which now is
Which-
6 times because you've already went once.
I'm definitely going 5 times a year. That
I'd
was
love to
fine.
go golfing. It seems like a really chill thing to do
Yeah,
because we're just chill guys. I mean,
just chill guys. Yeah,
Ethan's not even paying attention. He's
I'm
just
not chill.
he's
so
tick
chill.
talking.
He's like scrolling through Instagram.
No, I was just
or
texting.
something.
Oh, because we're
Important
are we too
business
boring?
being handled.
Important bit was it?
Business.
Was it about your Minecraft fences as a roof? That's a fun story.
No, that was funny though.
Wait, what?
One of the friends I played Minecraft with texted me one day because we're all in the same world, and he goes something about he was asking me if I was gonna play, and then he goes, "And why do you have fences for your roof?" I said, "First of all, it's not my roof. It's like an outdoor patio thing. So I've built in the mountain, and I've built out a little bit with a glass floor with cobblestone pillars to hold up the floor, looking type thing, and then a fence around it with pillars going up. And I wanted one of those like lattice cover type looks, and so I was like, oh, dude, I have some silver wood on the inside for the walls. And so I was like, oh, dude, this will match.
Crazy now.
Talking about birch?
No, it's the old.
Oh, the new one. Yeah.
And
Minecraft's
so I was like, oh,
crazy.
dude, I can match this with the fence up top. And I wanted that look. So I just started putting a bunch of fences, all together. And I was for the roof to get that outdoor type of look.
And if
going.
you're thinking, wow, this house looks ugly, you're probably right because
No,
Ethan is
looks
notoriously not
great.
good at making good looking
No,
houses.
my houses are always great looking.
No, they're
that's
not.
not me.
That's
Mine are
cap.
always perfect.
I've never seen. Nope. If we're gonna roast Ben, we're roasting Ethan, and your builds are trash.
It's not. My builds are always
Ben is
realistic
a lot better
and
than
very
Minecraft
nice.
Builder.
Ethan's builds look like a brick off the side of a hill.
That is so not true. My
With
one
glass.
house that we had with that server with Logan, Logan can attest. It is the greatest house.
I
So,
went to the house.
As an example, he sent him a picture of this.
Yeah, that's kind of
A Home Depot
for just a
patio.
cover over.
He's like, this is what it's going for. or
You
something
know that
like
there's a better way to build that in Minecraft with campfires, but that you wouldn't know because you're not a builder.
It just came up and it's,
Dude, he's got
it's
solar
matching the
panels and
house.
everything.
It's looking good.
Fire.
So yeah,
That's clutch, Ethan.
and then he's commenting because his house right now isn't a house. It's not permanent. It's literally an arch that just comes like that.
He's got like a half tent.
It's just an arch by water. So he's got an arch that's kind of goes in a hole, and then yeah. Anyways,
Subpar building.
he wasn't one to be commenting. Just saying. But anyways, yeah.
Anyway, moving on to our next topic here. I recently went to a work conference that was pretty fun. And I have a few stories from that. First off,
He shouldn't be on the podcast. I know.
what?
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 Now you'll hear it later in editing.
I know. It happens all the Stop. When I'm talking, I can't hear what you guys are saying.
So, Ben, how was this conference?
No, I want to know what you said.
Let's hear about your work conference.
Yep.
I feel like you guys are
Two
being
peas in a pod.
Shut up. So first off, I'll start with the cheesecake story.
What?
I'm starting with it.
Hey,
So
Let 'em
this
talk.
conference and most conferences are
Guys,
notorious.
please don't click off.
fast forward about. Click the right side of your screen if you're on a phone a few times.
So this conference is notorious for handing out multiple gifts. Someone got a shirt, which is pretty lame, but then someone got like a speaker gift card. Someone got.
This is really interesting.
You could have got. We didn't get it, but other people.
A brand new car!
Wow! Sure? No way!
Some
You
people
could've
got.
lied, like-
One person got a Cricut, like the cutting machine, and you could have got a 3D printer and a Raspberry Pi. It was kind of techy.
And a new Corvette.
And so anyway, we didn't get any of that, but I got nothing, which is my typical MO. Granted, I didn't sign up for anything. There was So you can sign up.
Wonder why? Because they didn't know your freaking name.
No, I registered, but there's other things you could have done to increase your chances at certain things, and I said, nah, screw that. Well, you had to go talk to vendors, and I was like, I'm not going to go talk to these people.
Okay, then stop complaining.
Anyway, I didn't get anything, but
get
we
anything.
were
I didn't
leaving.
Pity me, I didn't get anything, but I did.
Shut up, let him speak.
Oh my gosh, I think we do need to do 2 Ps. We need to mute. Where's this mute button?
We could have two separate 2Ps.
You know what?
It'll be me and
You know
Ethan
what?
and me and Ben.
Ethan doesn't even know he's been muted this whole time.
Ooh.
That'd be actually hilarious.
That'd be funny.
That would be so funny.
Nah, you're good.
Anyway, I'll be 1P in the two different 2Ps pods. So it'll be like it'll be me and Ben. It'll be me and Ben,
That's
and it'll
Spock
be
or
me and
whatever.
Ethan. So me and Ethan can talk about sports, and me and Ben can just have a chill time.
Chill
and then
podcast.
and then but they never meet together.
Well, that's why we have to keep us separated.
See what channel does better.
Yeah.
I could tell you.
Okay.
Dude, that'd be a crazy competition. You can build a channel, but
Oh
you
my
can't edit though. You'd be screwed.
Yeah,
Ben
you're
would be like,
yeah. Welcome to Who's Freaking Skilled.
I can edit.
Who comes up with the idea? I wish you guys would come up
I
with
come
more
up with
stories because
ideas, bruh.
every story I come up with is about me, and then it
come
sounds
up
like
with
it's
the
my
ideas.
podcast.
I literally come up with
People are gonna listen to me like, yeah, it's
I
that
don't know what you're talking about.
it's that podcast with Ben and his 2 idiot brothers.
I came up with the idea that you just went and got. I came up with that.
Oh yeah,
Let me look.
I came up with the headphone one that we did last.
yeah, okay.
Hey,
but the
guys.
stories I came up with the best. Wait, did you just put your glasses on?
No.
Why do you look like that?
Or not, mom. What is it? What's the meme, bro? It's like, the parents are fighting.
Mom and Dad are fighting. Owen's already made that joke, so you can't do that.
So,
Um,
well, I probably wasn't listening because I'm.
it's a
just
short.
nonchalant
You
guy.
edited it.
Did I edit or did you edit it?
Anywho, I'm at my work conference. I haven't gotten anything. It's wrapping up. There's a social hour at the end, so we've gone for the social hour. And whoever's running this starts doing karaoke about like you can't stay here, something or other. That's a song. I don't know it. So they're singing and yapping and whatnot, and they're like, "Get out!" And I'm like, "Okay." So we finally start leaving, and they're like, "If you guys want, there's a cheesecake here." And I'm like,
Bet.
But Minnie Boy has not gotten anything, and it's a whole assorted. It's like an assortment cheesecake, like you get at Walmart. It's a full pan, not even opened. And I'm like,
Guess where half that cheesecake went?
probably in the trash.
In my belly.
No, you didn't eat it.
No, it was about 3 slices of the like 8 to 10 slices.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm like, yeah, best believe your boy's taking this to the hotel. So I take it to the hotel and I throw it in the freezer because when we wake up in the morning for the next day, it's a half-day conference. Shut up, P. Diddy.
Can't say
Oh, you can't say that.
Don't do that.
So, it's a half-day conference, so we have to check out by 11, and it's over at noon. So
Wow. Riveting.
I am, and then we're getting back by like
sensational.
we have to get back by 4. We're gonna be back in. So I'm not getting home till like 5, and so I have to. We're leaving at 8, and I'm not getting to another fridge by 5. I have to figure out how to get this cheesecake home.
Can I call a quick timeout? Like
Sure.
short statement. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Wow.
So I freeze the cake in the
Whoa.
freezer. By the way, this
You
crazy.
freeze the cake in the freezer.
Like you already said that.
I thought you just said
That's
it
the
outside.
craziest part.
by the way,
Continue. Sorry.
this hotel room, might I just say,
boy.
had a fridge,
Yep.
a microwave,
Yep.
a full fridge and freezer,
Okay.
That's kinda
And
that's kind of
2 stovetops.
Okay, that's kind of unique. I was gonna say
Okay.
like every other, but
2
that's kind of cool.
stovetops. I'm like, who's gonna bring a pan and cook eggs in the hotel? But the hotel didn't have a breakfast. At a
That's
pantry,
why
you
they
could.
had stoves in the
I'm like, what the
room.
freak?
Your own
At a
breakfast.
pantry like with eggs, like you could.
I don't know if it
Dude,
had
that'd be
eggs.
mad- we should build a hotel. I know it costs like millions of dollars, but we should
No,
do it.
it's not worth it. Promise.
You know someone that built a hotel once?
Airbnbs are taking over the world.
Anywho, so I have to freeze this cheesecake. I throw it in the car out of the sun, and when we get back in around noon, before we're going to lunch and getting home, I'm like, cheesecake is still cold, guys. So I'm like holding it over like the AC vent to keep it cool from time to time. So I'm letting the AC vent keep it cool, and then we go in and eat, and then I make sure it's still cold. Anyway, it stayed cold the whole time, or at least like above the like area temperature. And we ate it, and so far no one's thrown up from it. So got a
we
free
did all
cheesecake
kinda get
from a
sick after
conference.
that, though. Honestly, it was definitely
Oh.
not food poisoning sick, but it was a sickness.
Maybe it was from the cheesecake. Anyway, got a free cheesecake out of the deal. So really, who won that? Second story.
Can I say something you might have to bleep out? Okay, continue. Second story.
Sorry.
So second story.
It's just a warning.
Apparently the person who was driving doesn't know how to park or didn't read the parking.
This is the funny one.
Didn't read the parking instructions. So we are whipping it up there, and we're.
The cheesecake story is why we lose views.
We just hit 177. We're gonna
Let's tell a story that's just a story and not even funny.
We're at 150.
Anywho,
20 subscribers.
we're driving our happy butts up there in the work
Happy
van,
butts.
and we're do
In the work
and
van.
we get
Word.
to
That's
the
scary.
area. We get to the parking. It's a parking garage. I hate parking garages, but so we're whipping up the parking garage.
Cool.
And the guy who's driving, it's like 5 stories. He's like, we park at the top. I'm like, why? And so we drive all the way up. The stupid, all the way up to the top, right? But we were right next to the elevator to go down, so that was pretty cool. Anyway, he pulls through the parking spot where the nose is facing out. And he says he's parked here for years because they go to this conference frequently. This is my first time. And I'm like, the parking video said to park nose in. And he's like, what? I'm like,
an instructor,
no,
man.
the
You're
like,
guy.
like when you watch the video, it tells you to park your nose in. I'm assuming they're tracking your license plate. And he's like, no, that's not.
He was.
I've parked like this.
I've.
I've parked like this before. That's what I mean. That's stupid. We've done this for forever. We're not moving it, and so we leave it nose out. And I'm like, whatever. It's my first time. He's been several times a driver, and so I'm like, I don't care. So the group of us that we have, we're going in, we're messing around. That person wins that cricket, and so we go back out to the car and put it in the cricket. Whatever. We go back down. Someone else came.
One of your persons won a cricket?
Yeah, we won a cricket.
Cool.
See?
But not you.
Yeah, but I just have the cheesecake. So anyway, then we go back down. Someone else, I think, comes to the vehicle at 2. And then anyway, so it's the social hour ends.
Ethan got a good text or something.
The social hour ends. I've got my cheesecake. The whole group of us is going back to the van. We're going up the elevator. We pop out of the doors. Our car's right there. And it's like getting really close to dark. And I'm going, there is no way. Dude, you got to look at this. And he's like, what? I'm like, I think that's a ticket. He's like, no. No, there's no way. Walks over there. What? There's no way. And so then we get in. He pulls out the thing from it's on his windshield like they do. And he's like, oh, I go, what the heck? Blah, blah, blah. And he's like reading through. He's like, not parked nose. What's a no? What? There's a car. This is a car. What's the no? Nose in? What do they even mean? Blah, blah, blah. He's freaking out because he didn't park nose in. Like, he doesn't say that anywhere. Blah, 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 blah. So,
video.
We go back, and on the form, it's one of the first things it says is park nose in.
Yeah, or you could have just parked normally, and you wouldn't have even cared. But yeah.
And I told him before we. He's like, this is so stupid. Blah, 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 blah. I'm trying to think of all the other things. I mean, this was a joke going on. Oh, it was like $30. He's like, oh, it's $30. I'm parked nose there. What does that even mean? Why did this guy and his bicycle getting tickets? Blah, 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 blah. Came all the way up here. Blah, blah, blah. And he's going off about this ticket. And he's like, this will be handled tomorrow. Blah, blah, blah. And so this was like the first day of the 2-day conference. And so we
did he park nose out again, or did he just pull in like it said to?
The next day, he parked correctly.
Okay, good.
So anyway, the next day we're going back. Well, we gave him crap all night. I mean, and after, but so he pulls in the right way this time, like the instructions said. But when we're pulling up there the second day, we're driving up there. He's like, every time we all were all together, we're making fun of this ticket. And so he's like, it wasn't posted nowhere, blah blah blah. And so we're just driving, making fun of cars or chatting or whatever. And he's like, there's no way. I'm like, what? He's like, there's a sign. It says to park nose in. And we're like, what? He's like, there's going to be another one. There's going to be another. So we're driving in a couple seconds later. Right there, above. Stop making fun of me.
I'm not making fun of you. I'm just seeing if I can accurately depict what you're doing.
And so he's like, right there. And so there's a sign that says to park nose in. Nice. So it's physically, it was on the form. It was on the video. He's like, it's okay. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, So we're all doing the conference, and he goes to the conference center's parking department. Oh, he was also making fun of the officer who did it because the officer had a number. He's like, officer, blah, 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 screw that guy, blah, 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 this guy, probably the kid, blah, 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 blah. So he goes in, and apparently, and this is probably his luck, that's a new thing they started doing since last time he had been there. They started getting stricter and implemented this policy where you have to park nose in. And so they waived the fee for him.
So since he was an OG.
So he went there. He's like, I think I accidentally I did this and I didn't realize, and so that's my bad. And so one of the people in charge comes over and goes, we'll take care of it.
Okay. Creepy guy rings doorbell. What does that mean?
Maybe I wasn't done.
I bet you were.
What does that mean?
Do you not remember this?
I remember.
Was that the?
Oh, that was loud.
No, I remember you messing up in the night.
No,
ding.
That's not that. We're not talking about that, Ethan.
Yeah, well, that was probably funnier.
No, this is great. I cannot believe you don't remember this.
You don't remember
I don't
this?
remember this.
You want me to show the photo?
You have the photo. You would save it.
I don't get the notifications because I don't care.
I stopped getting the notifications, and I don't know how because I should still get
I just heard about
probably when you
Ben
changed your phone
one night making the doorbell go off, making Dad wake up, come out all battle ready.
Dude, but he was
like,
super nice about it after that.
That was my bad.
Yeah, I was honestly surprised. I figured he'd like go.
I thought he was gonna rip into
"Hey!"
yeah, but no.
Like wake you up at 4 a.m. the next day or whatever.
It woke me up, but yeah.
It woke me up too, Ben. It's all right.
Yeah,
though.
you remember this guy?
Dude, how are you so far oblivious?
All right, you're gonna love the story, Ethan, that happened here.
That.
So,
Hell.
it's
I fixed it.
It's about.
We're good.
Sorry, I took notes actually so I could recount the story. So we're all sleeping.
As one
And
normally
throughout
does at this time.
and throughout the whole night we slept. We'd never woke up. But around 2 a.m., some homeless looking guy walks up. We're not in the city. We're in the way boonies of Buffalo. And so it's not like we got a neighbor. Closest neighbor is miles.
They're not gonna need us. Oh yeah, we're not.
What?
We're really in the boonies of Buffalo.
We're in the boonies of Buffalo. So no one's nearby. You're not gonna just walk.
College.
You're not gonna walk over and just get a cup of sugar or anything. But 2 a.m. comes around,
God, that was loud.
and this guy is just walking down our highway, and he's walking. Turns.
And we got cameras everywhere because we're a compound.
I don't know if I would have said that, but whatever.
Yeah, so
You take-
Buffalo weird people, stay away.
You walk down our street,
You
and
can see him kind of coming.
and our doorbell camera, which was the only camera I was going to mention because that's really common, can actually pick up the audio from quite a far way away. And he's walking down, and he's like, "Don't call the sheriff." Blah blah blah. Hello.
Okay, I remember that slightly.
Hello?
I didn't know he wanted water though.
Is anyone there? Hello. And so he's walking. He dings our doorbell, which is what sets the alert and sends the alert to everyone that that everyone was sleeping and no one got. And so he dings our, which also would have dinged the physical doorbell. But we're sleeping. No one's hearing it. It's 2 a.m. in the dang morning, dark. Anyway, so he dings the bell, and he might even knocked on the door quietly, but I don't think he did. He just kind of sat there. And then he said, "Hello, is anyone there? I'm not here to hurt you." I mean, he was really calm.
Oh, okay, I do remember this. And he went and just got water anyway out of our hydrant.
Yeah. So he sat down on our porch step for 25 minutes, almost a half hour.
What are you doing at 2 a.m?
He's sitting. He didn't move. He just sat.
Needed a break, man. He
for
walked from who knows where.
You know when this was? Like, was it hot outside or anything?
No, it was winter.
Was
it was recent.
No, it wasn't. It was not that recent.
It was not
I would assume
winter.
it was probably like last summer.
Oh, actually, it was July.
Dead summer. Though in Buffalo.
Late July. So it's, and I don't think it was like super hot out, but
yeah, no.
anyway.
He just needs some water.
So
It
he
was
said,
probably when I wasn't here.
probably not true, but maybe. It was, so he's on the porch for 25 minutes and he's mumbling stuff, and he'll occasionally say, "Hey, I'm not here I just need some water." And then he kind of changes his mind. He's like, "You can call the sheriff if you want. You call someone. Hey, so come out, pick me up.
Help.
Oh yeah, I think he did say help a few times. I need some help. And then so he's like defeated, and he might like moan or grunt and be like, And then he says, "Can I use your hose?" We have a hydrant on our property. It's like one of those ones that are out of the ground, not like outside your house. It's an out of the ground hydrant, so
They
you know.
can get the gist.
So he stands up after 25 minutes on our steps, and he walks over to our hydrant, and then you just hear, and the water's flowing, and then like 30 seconds later it turns off.
Did he have a cup or anything, or did he just like?
Nope, I'm pretty sure he just
and then
raw mouth that thing.
Wow. Okay.
He might or out of his hand or whatever.
That, but okay.
And so then he just
That's crazy wording.
He had to mention it, though. He couldn't have just went with it. He's like, that's crazy wording.
Just
so
pointing out the obvious.
so he drinks from our hose for a little second. You can hear the water running. The water stops, and then you start hearing footsteps. And he's walking, and then I'm pretty sure.
Go back to say, wait, Cabe.
I'm pretty sure he said.
That's what I thought.
I'm pretty sure he said, "Don't call the cops."
Thanks.
Again, he said, "Thanks." Like you can hear that just as he's facing the opposite way. He just "Thanks," just a really faint "Thanks," and then he walks the opposite way he came. He just kept on going down the road.
Just needed some water, man.
The question would be, let's say, all right, we'll start with Benjamin. Benjamin, you're out getting a glass of water from our...
No, I'm not letting him in. Easy.
No, not letting him in. Are you gonna go wake up Dad to talk to him? Are you gonna be like, "Oh, what do you need, brother?"
No, I would definitely. It's not mine. I mean, I live here, but it's not my house. I'd go get Dad.
Yeah, I
What
would
do you
too. And then I would advise him to talk through the camera and not unlock the door.
So here's what I'm doing. I'm grabbing a chessboard. We're gonna go play a game of chess. He's got 25 minutes. He's got. No, I just
This guy's clearly got nothing else going on.
Like, yeah, just a
All right.
chill guy walking the streets at 3
Just
a.m.
a chill episode. Just a chill guy. Just a bunch of chill guys.
We're all chill guys.
episode.
Just a
Except
couple
for
chill
Ben.
guys. Nope, I'm just getting flamed
except
over here. It's
probably
okay, Ben.
it's the roast of Ben today. That's going to be the
The
title
2
of the
peas in the
episode.
pod will be beginning soon.
You guys don't even know how to run anything. Come on.
Hey, come on.
Let's be real here.
I can post stuff
Come
on
on.
TikTok. I just don't know how to get it to
Come
TikTok.
I'm literally the producer
We can just
here.
record on our phone. Come on.
Sounds like
Our content would be so much more entertaining.
Guys, can we get some love in the comments from me?
See, and that's why you're not a chill guy, because you got to ask for it.
Yeah,
Oh!
people naturally hate me. Actually, I think
kidding,
I've
just
been
kidding,
the most
just
roasted in
kidding.
the comments.
No, I don't think
Like,
you
comment,
are.
subscribe as
Good.
usual. Hit the bell.
It's
Rate us on
probably me.
Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Follow us on TikTok.
Follow us on YouTube.
Follow us on YouTube.
Do I look like
That's
I'm on
us.
like on the podcast,
Follow
like
us
on YouTube
Instagram and
Music.
TikTok. Like the TikToks. comment
Ethan's
on
gonna
the
be posting a
TikToks.
TikTok at 750 combined followers.
Between
Yes, I
TikTok and
will.
Instagram. Oh, well, are we going to include Facebook in that?
Mind drugs. Do I look
Facebook has
I'm on
like 2 followers right now,
Sure,
though.
because it's not gonna matter.
It's
Who's
not.
the 2 followers? Like you and
Okay.
Ethan?
I don't even know who they are.
Have a blessed day. We'll see you next week.
There's this.
Just a chill guy, really.